we are going to go ahead and get this call started here in just a little bit. But first, we're going to set up some interpretation. Okay. So we're going to have Mr. Karab going from English to Espanol. So anyone who needs Spanish, you are going to go with Karab. Okay. So Karab, your interpretation is on. And anyone who needs to basically be here and listen in Turkish, we're going to have Harat translate from English to the beautiful language of Japanese until Zoom can fix our Turkish language here as well. And I don't know if you're on the call and you want to translate to Slovakian, bro, please raise your hand so that I can go ahead and get you on here for Slovak as well, bro. If not, it's all good. We're going to get this thing started. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hit the record button.
Recording in progress.
All right, guys, welcome to this incredible call breaking down the 2025 GoPro experience. And this is something I'm super fired up about. I'm excited about it. You want to know why? Because when I first got started in this industry, I really didn't have a mentor holding my hand and teaching me what to do, how to go out there and build the business. I didn't have a real person like myself with my team, or Matthew with his organization, Joey with his organization, Garrett and Chyna, and all the leaders here that are providing you guys with constant mentorship and development. I didn't have that, right? We kind of had to figure everything out on our own. And it wasn't until I found some virtual mentorship that really took me to the next level in this industry. And one of those people who really shaped my future and my journey here inside the network marketing industry was a gentleman by the name of Eric Worre, one of the founders of the GoPro experience. And I remember specifically listening to this book, this audio back in April of 2020. And somebody referred this book to me as if though it was the network marketing Bible. And for me, I know that, whenever I hear the word, the Torah, the Bible, the Quran, I view these three books as some of the most powerful and influential books in the world. So when someone compared the GoPro book to the network marketing Bible, I really wanted to take it very seriously. And I started listening to this book and I learned so many incredible things, especially coming from a sales background where you feel like you have to close everybody. Now stepping into network marketing where I'm my own brand and I have to leverage my company's products to go build myself a paycheck. I learned so much through this experience. And it's been so incredible. So I want you guys to do me a favor. And if you have ever experienced anything with Eric Worre, whether if it was one of his, recruiting boot camps, 7-day recruiting challenge, a GoPro boot camp, if you've ever experienced mentorship from Eric Worre, go ahead and drop a 333 in the chat box if you have received some sort of guidance from him. And it's very funny because I was listening to Building an Empire this morning when I was at the gym. I went in the sauna and Brian Carruthers said something very powerful on that call, which I thought was incredible. He said on the audio, he said, "I'm your foster mentor. Like I'm your foster sponsor. I'm your foster upline." And it's so crazy to think about legends like Eric Worre who have put in all this work, time, effort, and energy for all of us to actually learn a new skill set and to create something amazing. So I'm really excited about this. I'm excited about this for 3 reasons. Okay. So I want to basically explain to all of you guys why this call is even happening, why Eric is even, deciding to partner with our community and what that means. So first of all, Eric Worre at the end of every year has an incredible event called the GoPro Experience. Okay. And the GoPro Experience is an event where leaders from all across the world, maybe some of these people are $1 million Hall of Fames, maybe famers, maybe some of them are up and comers, maybe some of them are esteemed and distinguished leaders and trainers in the industry. And we all get together as people in the industry and we celebrate the industry at the end of the year. Okay. And Eric has been doing this event for a very long time. Now, I'm happy to announce that this year's GoPro, we have an opportunity as a community to really represent our brand with Eric Worre by having none other than Matthew Thayer be a potential speaker at the GoPro Experience this year, which makes me super excited because this guy's my friend. He's my business partner. He's an incredible person. And I truly believe he deserves to have the chance to do this. But he's not going to get there alone. He does need our help to get there. Okay. So basically, this year, the GoPro experience is a little different. Usually, in order for you to tune into the GoPro experience, you have to pay $97 to actually tune in. This year, Eric has done something absolutely crazy, and he's made it to where we can actually get going and watch this, okay, for literally just $3. So the amount of people who click on this link that I'm about to share in this chat with you guys, okay, and pay for the $3 gets Thayer closer to speaking on stage. And now, why is it important for Matthew Thayer to be speaking at this event? Well, I'll tell you. Number one, it's going to elevate all of our brands. Number two, it's going to create the ecosystem and environment where we can leverage our sponsor, our upline, and our friend and be like, look, we have one of the top leaders in the industry, right? His name is Matthew Thayer, who is, my friend and my business partner. And he's actually someone who spoke at the GoPro event. And this is what we want for him. So guys, I'm dropping the link right now in the chat. And we need every single person in your organizations and on your teams to click this link and get going. It's $3, okay? If you guys really want to invest in your future, I think it's more like, of course, we want Maddie to speak, but the important thing is you're going to be listening from thought leaders in the industry. And we're going to be listening to people who are going to change and transform our lives. And the best part is, while you're listening to Matthew Thayer speak on stage, the whole entire time you can manifest all the work that you could do over the next 12 months so that you could be a panelist on stage, so that you could be a guest in the room, so that you could be someone who actually walks across the stage as a keynote speaker. And this is what it's all about. It's about sending the ladder back down and elevating our brain. So guys, please do me a favor and go ahead and purchase and have your teams purchase as well. So now, guys, look, this is life-changing for all of us. It really sets the tone. And guys, I don't want to take up too much time. I want to bring up our next speaker. And I'm also, guys, I've created a Telegram group as well, which I'm going to share with you guys. And this is for updates for the GoPro experience. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? The reason why we're going to create this group, okay, and actually set this up is because we have some incredible plans and incentives that we're going to announce around the GoPro weekend. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm saying this to you guys is because I don't want to spill the tea right now. I know Matthew's going to talk about it a little bit more on this call, but we're basically going to go over, and Akashex is going to take over Las Vegas on the weekend of GoPro in December. It's the first or second week of December 4th to the 7th, something like this. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to have an incentive in Las Vegas. I want you guys to join the updates Telegram so that we can update you when GoPro is actually happening, what you guys can expect, all the details for our incentive. And we want all of our leaders to have the ability to come to Vegas to mastermind with us while GoPro is happening, while all the most powerful leaders in the industry are in the same city. Just think about the energy, the mentorship, the guidance, and everything that we're all going to learn just partnering with each other hand in hand together. So I'm super excited, guys, because now I get to bring up our next speaker, and I'm feeling really good, guys. I'm multitasking. I'm writing on my phone. I'm sending messages. This is what this life is all about. So I get to bring up the very first speaker here. Now, the reason why I'm really excited to bring up this person is because this individual is not just somebody who's like a leader, who's made a lot of money in the industry. No, this is someone who's actually been in the GoPro Hall of Fame. Like, this is a 7-figure Hall of Famer. She is someone who has created multiple 5- and 6-figure income earners in her organization and 7-figure income earners. She's a momentum creator. She's someone who leads with passion and systems. And she's someone that we all can learn from and elevate from. But the reason why it's so important for you to hear from her before she brings up the next speakers is she's somebody who's lived it. She's somebody who's experienced it. She's somebody who went from 0 to $1 million Hall of Famer. Guys, drop a 777 in the chat box if you want to be part of the $1 million Hall of Fame. Like, that should be everybody's main mission, is to be the $1 million Hall of Fame. So I'm really excited about this individual coming up here and blessing us with her presence, with her energy, with her tenacity. And ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, I will keep dropping the Telegram links and everything while the call is going, so you guys don't have anything to worry about, because we do have a major announcement for November 24th as well that all of you need to be fully prepared for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to want you guys to keep lighting up the chat box. Keep lighting up the chat box. Keep lighting up the chat box, because the individual I'm bringing up is not someone to be played with. This name is not to be played with. This name is to be recognized and respected and appreciated. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, do me a favor and please welcome to the call. Welcome to the call, Dr. Chyna Bethley, Hall of Famer. Sister, thank you so much for everything you do for our community. You're an incredible individual, a beacon of hope, just such a power player in the space. And I'm so excited that we are partnered together. Chyna, my sister, the floor is yours.
Wow, wow, wow. Well, first of all, Ali, I want to say thank you so much. I'm so excited about this run with you guys. It's been an honor over the last few weeks and months to really align with a vision that is really, really clear, and it has only just evolved. Since we've been here over the past few months, the vision has just gotten bigger and bigger. And what that simply means to me is that so many more people can fit on the inside of that vision. We're doing something that is so powerful that has really never been done before in the industry. And, you know, when I think about GoPro, you can't help but think about the Super Bowl of the industry, an opportunity for people to come in as amateurs and leave out as professionals. And I am so excited that on December 5th through 7th, we get an opportunity to represent Akashex in a very powerful way, but even more importantly, to help to develop the next level of leadership, people who are taking this industry very, very serious, people who've decided to draw a line in the sand, that they're not just doing it as a hobby or something on the side, but have decided that they want to go all in. Comment the word all in the chat if you're really serious about going all in on this industry. If you've made a decision that you don't want average, you don't want what everybody else wants, you're willing to do the work, you're willing to put in the hours, you're willing to be committed to get the results that won't just be a blessing for you, but that will be a blessing for generations to come. I'm so excited that I didn't listen to the masses, Ali. I'm excited that I did not allow someone else's opinion, whose shoes that I would not have wanted to exchange with, to, you know, stop me or to manipulate what it is that I wanted, because I knew I wanted something bigger. How many of you are on here right now because you want something bigger? You want something more. You want to really leave impact and make impact and be a blessing to those that you're assigned to. You know, you don't just want the average lifestyle that has been sold to all of us. No matter where in the world you are, you probably were told to go to school to get a good education so that you can get a good what? I don't care if you're in South Africa, South America, anywhere throughout the states, the islands, you're probably going to say the same thing, because we were all taught the same thing. So where do professionals go to become who it is that they're going to become, the legends in this industry? They go to GoPro. And I can tell you, I've been blessed to not just go to GoPro. I've been to GoPro several different times. I want to share my screen really quick, if it's allowed, just to show you guys just a picture really quick. I just posted up this picture just now that's super duper powerful of what we were able to do. I believe this was 2017 or 18 that I was at GoPro. Then we came back the next year, 2018 or 19. And then by God's grace, I was able to even speak on the stage. This is me here at Eric's home before he had the new house that he has now. I've been to both of them, but this is the first one that he had. And all of the top industry leaders, the VIPs, were inside of his home networking and being able to learn and grow and glean. And of course, we were promoting this call. This is me here with his beautiful wife, Marina. And then I was asked to speak at the most powerful women of network marketing. What a true honor and pleasure and privilege it was to be on the stage, really dominating on the stage at the most powerful women of network marketing with GoPro. And so I say all that to say to you is that now is your time to shine. It's your time to say, you know what? I'm not here to play small. I'm not here to do it just a little bit. I'm here to go all out and be the best version of me that I can absolutely become, because I believe that you have a dream that's on the inside of you that needs to be materialized. The evidence of that dream needs to come to fruition so that those that are connected to your vision, those that are connected to your dream, can believe that they can do it too. And I'll leave you guys with this. You have to have a vision that is so big that other people's visions could fit on the inside of your vision. If you've not secured your ticket yet, secure it now. And don't just stop there. Send it out through your whole email list. Maybe the prospects that you've been talking to, maybe they haven't hopped on an opportunity call yet, but maybe they're already familiar with Eric Worre. Get them connected to this link to purchase their ticket to come and see why they should absolutely respect this industry. And I believe that they'll come straight back to you to get started in your business. So with that being said, guys, I'm excited. I hope to see you there. I can't wait till we announce the incentive for those that are going to be with us in Las Vegas, December 5th through 7th. It's going to be absolutely legendary. So listen, I want to turn a call over to a gentleman that I have so much respect for. I have had the pleasure to do business with him before, but I've never worked so closely with him that I'm working right now. And I'm so excited because this guy is a true legend. He understands the profession of network marketing. And so you want to listen to this guy. You want to learn from this guy because he's another $1 Million Hall of Famer right here with GoPro. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you guys none other than Mr. Joey Wilson. My brother, if you're there, come on in, take it away.
Love it. I love it. Well, I appreciate it so much. And it's never an easy task to go after you, Chyna. Absolutely crushed it. And, you know, for me, guys, I've been in this industry for 13 years. I've been a student of this game. You know, when you get in the industry and you start learning about personal development, you can read Think and Grow Rich, Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. I really studied network marketing. And the first book I got was GoPro, Eric Worre, right? Like Ali was talking about. And I read that book, and I haven't read front to back very many books. I have a whole bunch of books. I've scanned a bunch of books. I know what a lot of them are about, but GoPro, Eric Worre, I've actually read that entire book multiple times. And I just took action, the basic, simple steps that it takes compounding over time until you win, right? And we talk about that all the time. But over the years, we ended up, what did we do? We've done masterminds at different Airbnbs where we had GoPro events where our leaders come in and we all get together and watch it over the weekend. We've been to the events in person. My mentor, or a couple of our mentors, were inducted into that Hall of Fame. So we've been following this journey for years with Eric Worre, and he's actually from Minnesota, and that's where I'm from. That's where Matthew's from. That's where John Haremza's from. That's where a couple of our mentors are from. And so when he speaks, for me, I just resonate with a lot of what he says and how he teaches and how he makes it so simple to really go out there and build this business at a high level. And then in 2021, I got inducted to the $1 Million Hall of Fame, and that was just an incredible part of life. We just moved down to Miami. I just had my daughter, me and Matthew, 7-figure earners. And a lot of you guys were a part of that are on this call. And so I appreciate you guys for that. And, you know, I just think it's one of the best events as a network marketer, if you want to be a professional in this space, that you want to attend every single year and apply what you learn from him, because he's an absolute stud. And then you learn from other top earners as well, from other companies and what they're doing. And so I just learned a lot about the industry and network marketing in general. And I've always just kept the main thing. And I think that's really helped become a bigger success story in this industry. So I'm going to pass it over to the next person. Well, also, I'll actually say this too. When I launched with this company a little over a year ago, we went to Vegas and we launched there. We had all of our leaders come to the mansion, and it was such an amazing launch. And then we went up to the gated community of John Haremza's. He picked us up in the Bentley, and we went to his house. We had a mastermind there overlooking the Vegas Strip. And it was such an awesome launch because, you know, I was in the industry for, at this point, 12 years. And so fear of the unknown, let's do it. Me and Matthew Thayer back at it again. I know we got something great here, but that was such a fun way to launch it with all of our friends. And here we are a little over a year later. You know, we have such a great foundation in place, and we're heading back to Vegas, going back to John's. So I'm super excited for what's to come, guys. And the next person I'm going to pass it to, I truly believe, you know, if it wasn't for him, I don't even know if I'd be in the Hall of Fame or if I would have got in the year that I did, because what is luck? When preparation meets timing, or when timing meets opportunity, dude, I was at the right place at the right time with the right people because of this gentleman that I'm going to pass it to next. You know, a lot of you know I was in a company called IM for 7 years, and this dude was one of the first people, if not the first person in it. He was like the master distributor in this deal, and he created a wave for, by the time me and Thayer got over there, I mean, it was, you know, it was so simple to go build that thing. And so without this guy that you're about to hear from, I don't know if a lot of us would have had the success that we would have in this space of network marketing and trading. And so with that being said, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a husband. He's a father. He's an absolute stud. People love him, and he's rich off the net. So with that being said, I'll pass it over to you, brother.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Joey. I definitely appreciate it. Shout out to Joey. Shout out to Dr. Chyna, our VP, Ali, for even coming on here with the fire, guys, and the energy. And, like just hearing their stories, every time I hear Joey's story, it reminds me so much of mine. I started 13 years ago. I was that person who was just hungry, studying every single night. I used to have a notepad. Right? I used to have a notepad. I was that guy who used to write the notes, call the leaders and say, what am I not doing right? I used to watch Eric Worre, every single video that he posted. I would write word for word the video. And then I'll go in the mirror and then reenact me being a 7-figure earner, a 6-figure earner. But what a lot of people don't do, I then went and applied those notes quickly, right away. Right? I didn't play with it because I started to understand that you can learn something from people who've already did what you're trying to do, and you could do it way faster if you get to work way faster than they did, or if you figure it out way faster than they did. So having these type of calls, being able to go out to Vegas, guys, I remember my first GoPro event. I think I spent around like $17,000. I took around 3 and 4 of my upcoming leaders to GoPro. This was 20, I want to say 14, 15, whenever Tony Robbins was there. It was a big event. And I remember like, okay, am I going to invest this amount of money to go to an event? And I didn't want to do it. And I remember taking those leaders there. Every single person that I took with me became a millionaire. Every person that I took with me to that event became a millionaire, and they became a Hall of Famer in GoPro, guys. So these type of events is stuff that you definitely want to invest your knowledge into, invest your time into, but you don't want to just come alone. Like a $3 ticket, I paid thousands of dollars to get this information, guys. A $3 ticket, not only do you want to invest into yourself, but you want to make sure that you get some for your team, right? You want to put your team in position to outlearn you and out-earn you, right? And we have an amazing compensation plan. You have 2 people out-earn you, you'll never be out-earned, guys. So I'm super excited. I hope to see every single one of you guys qualified to go diamond, to be out there. I hope some of you guys even make it to the GoPro event. And when we talk about our leadership, Maddie, Ali, like showing that you want to get them on that stage, not only does something for them, it does something for your business, because edification is key, right? Edification will make you a millionaire alone. Before you are one, before you're that person, you have to be able to edify and use the other people as leverage, guys. So being able to get Maddie on stage, represent us, like it's going to take your business to another level, guys. So I'm super excited. I appreciate every single person on this call. Thank you for allowing me to get on this call. Let's rock and roll. I'm going to throw this to the next person, which is an industry legend, guys. Like you have to put in the time to really study, like the people who've done what you want to do. When we were merging into this company, one of the first people we seen was the GOAT, John, right? He's out there, and it shows you no matter how long you've been doing this, you can recreate your brand. You can wake up and say, I'm about to go harder than everybody. You can outpost everybody, out content everybody. It don't matter how long you've been in the game or how many orgs you done built, how many people done left. Like he literally shows every single day that you could be a legend and stay in this game and perform at a high level. So I'm going to pass this over to John, the man. I know he's going to come with a lot of gems, so I'm going to just get out the way. John, are you on?
Yeah, I'm here. Fantastic. Thank you, Garrett, and everyone that spoke. Guys, I'm just super, super excited to, host an event at my house, actually, during this GoPro event, for those of you that are able to attend in person. But here's what I'm going to tell you. As Garrett mentioned, I've been actually 36 years in this industry. I've known Eric my entire career. My very first company, one of the very first events I attended in Minneapolis, Eric spoke, right? He was brand new, just in the industry, just kind of getting that stage. And I immediately identified and connected with his message. Matter of fact, I have been using his material my entire career, okay? And so in my mind, guys, this, especially to be able to attend this all around the world for just $3, this is something that is an absolute must. I mean, do not let this opportunity pass for you to attend. And here's one of the things that I learned very, very early on when it comes to events is when you attend an event, you're going to learn a lot, okay? But if you promote that event and you get your team at that event, and this could be at, of course, on a virtual basis, you will earn a lot, right? You attend, you're going to learn a lot. You promote and get your team to attend this event, you're going to earn a lot, right? And one of the things I learned from Eric, and I still, I mean, one of the most absolute highest paid skills in this industry that we're in is promotion. The ability to get other people to attend an event, to really see what is possible, how this can change their life. And folks, that's what we're talking about here. And you know, I'm looking at notes right now that I've taken at an Eric Worre event. You know, he talks about there's this group of people, they're involved and they're non-attenders. They don't attend events. And quite honestly, folks, if that's you, or if that's the people on your team, they have little chance to actually succeed in our industry. If you're a non-attender, you have to be an attender. That's that second group. That's the person that comes by themselves. And here's what I can tell you about attenders. They get jacked, they get excited, they learn a lot, and the entire event, all they can think about is who else they should have had there, right? That they should have actually, you know, got their team in it. So don't be that person. Be the attender for sure, but don't be that person that is not, that's sitting in that chair saying, I should have gotten so-and-so, I should have promoted this, right? Then we have the announcers, right? And at very least, you need to be an announcer. You need to be out there on social media announcing that you have registered for this event, that you're attending this event. And just that alone is going to encourage some other people to look at that, right? And then there's the inviter, right? Now, this is where your pay goes from one level to an entirely new level when you become an inviter, right? You're not just attending, you're not just announcing, you are making personal outbound calls, helping people understand the impact that an event like this can have on their life, have on their business, have on their future, right? And then that last one, that is another massive pay raise, is when you become a promoter. Now, what I mean by a promoter is you are beating this thing to death, right? Where, you know, people are almost annoyed at you because you're beating it so hard, right? And folks, that is the level of skill. That is what Eric is, right? I mean, he is a promoter, but if you can even get yourself to that inviter stage where you're personally out there getting people, because I promise you, I'm going to say it again, you attend this event, you are going to learn a lot. You promote this event and get your team at this, you are going to earn a lot. 36 years in this industry, guys. I've spoken on Eric's stage. I can tell you it's had a major impact, not just on me, but it's had a major impact on my organizations to be able to have me on that stage. We have the opportunity to put Matthew Thayer on this stage if we rally and get behind this. And when this next call comes and Eric is on it, and we're able to take and elevate the level of people, and folks, it's going to blow Akashics up. It's going to blow your business up. You are going to learn at a level, you know, Dr. Chyna talked about the Super Bowl. Folks, I want you to think about any industry, any business, and think about the absolute most influential person within that industry or within that business. And that is what Eric Worre is to the network marketing industry. I mean, if you just want to, you know, have a nice little business and learn how to trade and stuff, that's great. But if you want to build a residual income, you want to build something that you can go to sleep at night and your business is like a cash register with everybody out there building and promoting, create a residual and a leveraged income that will pay you for the rest of your life, folks, you need to attend, you need to invite, and you need to be there, right? So with that, guys, I'm going to turn it over to Matthew. You know, guys, you guys all know him. He is just an incredible individual. When I look at Matt, I just, you know, even though we're related, I mean, he just reminds me of myself when I was his age, and you know, his focus, his energy, his talent, his raw talent in this industry. I mean, truly leads from the heart, right? So let's take and do everything we can to blow this thing up, because it's gonna help everybody. So Matt, I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Awesome, John. Thank you so much. Everybody that spoke on this call today, incredible job. You guys absolutely knocked it out of the park. And, everything that you guys just heard,
Wait. I'm so sorry. I hate to cut. Guys, light it up in the chat box for Mr. Matthew Thayer. Let's freaking go, guys. Let this chat box explode with fire emojis. Guys, there's almost 700 people on this call. Let's light up this chat box. Let's go.
Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, like I was saying, everybody that spoke before me, it's crazy to be able to see the amount of talent that we have here at Akashics. So many $1 million Hall of Famers, Garrett, Joey, Dr. Chyna, John Haremza, Karab, the one that's even translating. Every single one of these guys are already in the $1 million Hall of Fame for GoPro. So that's the level of leadership that we have inside of this company. And, when Eric came to me a couple of weeks ago, or a little over a month ago, and said, hey, do you want the opportunity to speak at GoPro by getting at least 3,000 tickets sold? I said, yes, I wanted to accept that challenge, because at the end of the day, guys, here's the deal. If we can get Akashics on the GoPro stage, it's really it's a piece of Akashics history, right? Being able to represent our community and our momentum on a global stage like that, guys, is something that we need. We need that for this brand. And I was like, we can get it done easily. So that's our mission, guys. Our mission is to sell 3,000 tickets. I know Ali dropped the link in the chat, guys, a couple of different times. It's $3, right? That $3 investment, at the end of the day, I mean, you're going to get so much value from the event itself. I mean, the amount of nuggets, the amount of things that you're going to learn skill-wise is going to exceed 1,000 times that $3 investment. It shouldn't even be a question. For me, guys, when I got handed the book, the Eric Worre Go Pro, when I got handed that book, guys, the very, very first time, like, I remember before, like, I didn't look at network marketing as a profession. I looked at it as, just basically, not really anything that was serious. Like, I didn't even know what this industry was. But what that book did for me, and what Eric did for me, guys, is it gave me the confidence. Like, it gave me the backbone to believe that this was a profession that I could be a professional at. And that book, guys, completely changed my career, because it gave me that, like, unshakable mindset. Most of us, guys, when we join this industry, we don't know. Like, we don't know what we're really doing. We don't know how to invite. We don't know how to close. We don't know how to present. We don't know how to do anything. We've never even done anything like this before. So when we look at this industry, we think it's maybe just a hobby. We just think maybe it's something that we're going to try. But man, when I listened to that book, and when I heard Eric Worre for the very first time, that's where I made that switch. That's where I made that flip, and I became that professional. And that's really what this is all about, guys, is not only just taking your business from being an amateur, but then going to being a professional. So the weekend is going to be incredible, guys. I'm super excited about the weekend. I'm excited to be able to represent Akashics on the stage level. That's going to be absolutely, historic for this company. And I can't do it, though, without you guys. I can't get on that stage unless we all together as a community make a commitment today to go get it done. So if you guys can make a commitment with me today, go ahead, type 777 in the chat. Like Ali said, we have over 700 people on this call right now. And if we can get 700 people to commit to today and go all out and get their teams and get their friends and get their network to get to this event, guys, it's game over. That will be an easy thing done. It'll happen. But I got some things I want to drop for you guys. I got some big announcements. We put something together for this trip, for this event, and I want to release it for you guys and just go celebrate with you guys. Because like Joey was saying, when he launched back in August, we went down to Vegas. We went to John's house, and the experience that everybody had down in Vegas really helped them, take their business to the next level, right? Being able to dream, being able to, see what network marketing can really do for you unlocks almost like a completely different part of your brain. Walking through John's house, you know, just this shows you what's possible inside of this industry. So guys, I'm going to announce this right now. We're dropping an incentive that starts today. Drop some dollar signs in the chat real quick, guys. If you're excited about this, I'm going to give you guys the details. This is what's going to happen starting today, all the way until November 30th. From today all the way to November 30th, anybody that hits the platinum rank is going to be invited to my Uncle John's house for a get-together, mastermind, food, DJ, and get-together at his house on Friday, December 5th, if you are a platinum and above. So how do you get there? Well, starting today, all the way till November 30th, guys, if you qualify for the rank of platinum, which is basically, guys, 10 people on your left team, 10 people on your right team, on the trade and travel package, you are going to be a platinum, and you are going to get invited to come to my Uncle John's house, guys, on that Friday of GoPro. Now, Saturday, we are going to have the event. We're going to have the GoPro event, guys. So we'll have different watch parties because the $3 ticket, guys, is for a live Zoom meeting, right, with Eric Worre for the event. So in Vegas, we'll have different watch parties at different Airbnbs. So you guys can come down to Vegas, be with your teams, watch it live on that Saturday. But then that Saturday night, we're going to have a mastermind at a penthouse or some type of Airbnb, guys, for any sapphires and above. So we're going to do a sapphire and above penthouse experience. It's going to be like basically either on the rooftop overlooking the strip in a massive penthouse, or it's going to be some mastermind mansion on that Saturday. Now on the Sunday, we're going to do a diamond and above experience. We're going to rent out some limousines. We're going to go do some fun things together. And it's going to be at a diamond and above incentive guide for that Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Vegas. You guys have a ton of different things that we're going to be doing for that weekend. But the biggest thing, guys, obviously is getting everybody to the event and seeing the event, guys, online and going out there and hitting platinum for that Friday night meeting at my Uncle John's house. That's one of the biggest things that we want everybody to focus on. But November 24th, I want you guys to write this down. November 24th, we have till now to November 24th to go out there and get as many people registered for the next GoPro call. Because the next GoPro call, guys, we're going to have Eric Worre himself on a personalized Akashics Zoom for our entire community. Today was to basically talk about the event. Today was to launch the incentive. Today was to get everybody familiar with what's going on. But guys, November 24th, we have a little bit over, I believe, what is that? 2 weeks. We have 2 weeks to promote for this next call. So what I want you to do from today until November 24th is everybody that you sign up, I want you to do a couple things with them. I want you to, one, let them know about the platinum and above invite that they're going to get if they hit platinum by November 30th. I want you to tell them about that. Number two, I want you to have them grab their $3 GoPro ticket. And then number three, I want you to have them register for the November 24th Eric Worre call, guys, because that will be the call where Eric's going to come on. He's going to see the power of what Akashics really is, guys. And I'm going to be honest, we can't have less than 2,000 people on that call. We have to max that call out. We have to go crazy for that Zoom. So November 24th, guys, remember the date. It's going to be exact same time with Eric Worre on the call. And we're going to be moving into the event, guys, obviously December 5th through the 7th. So grab your ticket today. Grab that Telegram. Make sure you're in that group. We're going to be putting updates in there, guys. We're going to drop some content, you know, like I said, for the platinums and above, for my Uncle John's house. We're going to do the penthouse or the Airbnb mastermind for Saturday, and then the diamond and above guys incentive experience on Sunday. So guys, thank you so much. I love the opportunity that we have here with the Koshiks to be able to represent at GoPro. This thing is just definitely for me, GoPro wise is really the one reason why I'm here, right? I'm in this business because of events like this. If it wasn't for events like this, I wouldn't know how to build my business. I wouldn't know how to be successful in network marketing. Because I went to these events, because I learned from people like Eric Worre, it's allowed me to continue over the last 13 years and build organizations all over the world. So that $3 investment, guys, is going to be the opportunity for you to go out there and be successful, guys. So thank you so much. One last thing. Can I get 111 in the chat, guys? We got one rank announcement that I want to celebrate as one team, one organization, and as a community, guys. This was a kid that came in a couple months ago, and I've just seen him, travel all over the country. This dude is on Zooms every single day, pushing the pedal, and he just hit the rank of diamond today. So I want to announce him. Dr. Chyna and Garrett, if you guys are still on, if you guys could turn your cameras on. I want to spotlight you guys as well. I would love to celebrate this person with you guys. So Garrett, if you're still there as well, come on, keep dropping the 111s in the chat, guys. We got to celebrate this diamond rank. It's in their organization, guys. Like I said, this kid came in head down, working his butt off. And here's the reality. In our previous company, he hit a wall. He hit a lid. He couldn't get past, a couple $1,000s a month. And he came here, guys, and he just hit the rank of diamond, which the average diamond is going to make anywhere from $4,500 up to $13,000. I mean, I saw his back office and I was like, whoa, he's definitely on the higher side of that rank pay, which is absolutely incredible. But Dr. Chyna, if you want to say something real quick about this gentleman before we announce it.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, Josh is just fearless. He's someone who knows what he wants. He's very clear. He's been working. Him and Garrett Roberts. He has just really been the perfect example of what duplication looks like with his incredible leadership from Garrett Roberts. And it's really just taking this thing to the next level. He's making no excuses, and everybody loves Josh. Everybody loves Josh. He really leads from the front. He really applies the information that his mentorship has taught him. And to see what he's doing right now is just giving so much hope and inspiration for the masses. But I'm just turning it over to Mr. Rich off the net, because this brother right here, I know is so godly proud. Me and Dr. Logic are so godly proud as well. Josh, keep crushing, my brother. Blue Diamond is already done. Over to you, G. I know the whole household is lit and excited right now at what Josh is doing.
Nah, absolutely. I mean, last night when he called, he screamed on the phone. He said, "It's done." And, it's just to see the work, and I think that's what I do the industry for. Like, seeing that type of story is the reason why I've stayed in the industry for 13 years, to see somebody. And he always tells this story. When I first heard about him, I don't really remember new people names like right away. Cause like when you're in the industry, people will tell you, I'm going to be big. I'm going to do this. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to crush it. I'm the type of guy where it's like, all right, well, prove it. And I remember one day he was on a call and I was like, yeah, I think his name is something. And it went from what's his name to like literally one of my main guys, and it just shows that you could be a student. This is somebody that I met on the 100th level, maybe the 1000th level in my organization. 10 years later, that all his uplines quit, and he went from just a kid, 18 years old, to now being a man, a leader of an organization, to the point where it's like, sometimes he talks, I'm like, what do I say, bro? What do you need me to say? And that just shows that being a student can take you a far way. So I want to say congratulations, my brother. You truly deserve it. I don't know pretty much anybody who works as hard as you do. You eat, sleep, breathe the business. So it's well deserved, bro. And I'm proud of you, bro. So go ahead, crush it. I know this is just a pit stop. Ain't no celebrating for real, guys. We working. He woke up working. That's just what it's all about, guys. So let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go. Everybody drop diamonds in the chat for Mr. Joshua Wheaton. Let's go, guys. Diamond is the leadership level, guys. It is where you really break from the rest of the pack, guys. Diamond is where, you know, you really separate yourself, you know, as a leader inside of this industry. If you can go diamond in this business, you are destined to become a $1 million Hall of Famer here, guys. So Josh, man, just real quick, let's hear your little testimonial. Let's hear your experience here with the Koshiks. But man, I'm super proud of you, bro. Way to come in, put your head down, and get to work. You deserve it, bro. The floor is yours.
Perfect. So first and foremost, man, I can't even sit here and try to take the credit, man. We have amazing leadership here in this company, here within our organization. As you guys heard, you know, my mentor, Rich, you guys, I came into the industry and I didn't really even know what this thing was really all about. I was just really excited and I wanted something to be able to give me the freedom that I desired in life. And when I seen a compensation plan where I could choose what I wanted to make and just go work for it, it was just like, this all I needed. You know, you'll put the work in at the typical 9 to 5, and it's like you might work harder than everybody else and still get paid the same as everybody else. And so when I got introduced to this industry, all I really made sure that I did was just listen to the people who have what I wanted. You know, it wasn't really too much thinking that was needed. I literally put myself in a position to be a complete baby and just say, I've never done this before. I don't know how this works. So whatever he tells me to do, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And so, you know, I not only trusted him in our previous business, but when we found Akashics and MDC and these leaders here, you know, he was like, Josh, this is what we've been looking for. You know, you were kind of stuck, and I know, and I don't see you go through that same process again. And in this company, you will finally have the chance and the opportunity to earn what you truly deserve. And so, you know, I got to give a lot of appreciation to Joey, to Maddie, to Ali, to all of the leaders here, Josh, John, Haremza, everyone for just, you know, just setting the tone and being great leaders, you guys. So, you know, hold me accountable. Blue Diamond is done this month. That's the goal. This month, Blue Diamond is done. So hold me accountable, you guys, and let's work.
Let's go. Thank you so much, Josh. Again, congratulations, man, on Diamond. Blue Diamond is done because we're going to celebrate in Vegas as your brand new Blue Diamond, guys. So thank you so much, guys, for hopping on. Thank you, everybody, for being on the call today. Just real quick, just to recap everything that we talked about. One thing that we dropped, like I said, is the incentive, right? You have till November 30th to qualify for platinum, right? You have now all the way to November 30th to qualify for platinum. Get invited to my Uncle John's house. It's going to be a great night. We're going to have a lot of fun. Saturday is going to be the GoPro experience, the event. Saturday night, we're going to have a private Airbnb penthouse type mastermind. Sunday is going to be a diamond incentive. So that's what's happening, guys, with the GoPro experience. Secondly, November 24th at 2 p.m. Eastern, we're doing a call with Eric Worre. So from now to November 24th, make sure that every brand new person is registered for that Zoom call. Make sure every single person that comes in from now to November 24th locks their ticket and gets onto the call for the December 5th through the 7th GoPro event, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you guys. Let's go. Let's crush it. See you guys soon. Peace out.